In part 2 of the group assignment number 7, you will calculate the sample standard deviation using a long way, using a table. You may use a calculator and just type in your answers, or you can use desktop OneNote, not the online OneNote, and use its calculator tool. You can also use Desmos, or you can use a spreadsheet. In this video, I'll show you how to use desktop OneNote. If you want to maximize the view of your worksheet, you can just click on the icons on the top left here. They will hide the navigation pane. I'm going to use a couple of values to put on a table and for which to calculate the values on the second and third columns. Now, desktop OneNote is a calculator. So this one will have 2 minus, we don't know what the mean is. So we have to go down and calculate the mean. You have to show your work. So we get our data. Control C. Control V. I'll erase the C. And then I want to get rid of the commas and replace each one by a plus. Okay, so now we have this expression for the sum. I'm going to press the equal symbol followed by the space bar, and that will give me the total automatically. So the mean is going to be 857 divided by 10. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 85.7. So this is the mean. And I'm going to put it here. So now that I know what the mean is, I can fill in these values. Now to avoid making mistakes, I'm just going to copy this. Let me try a third number, 17. So this is 17. Control C, Control V. Press equals followed by space. That will give you the answer. Equal followed by space bar. Equal followed by space bar. So over here on the third column, you will square this. Equal space bar. That's a big number. So you have all those numbers. And you just do that for the rest of the data. And then compute the standard deviation. For the standard deviation, you will have to add up the third column because that's what it says in the formula. So the sample variance is, according to the formula, the sum of the squared deviations divided by the number of points minus 1. So you are totaling the third column and dividing it by 1 less than the number of points. If you want, you can just do it here and then just copy it later. And so on. You will have 10 items here. Suppose there are only 3. That will give you the answer. And then you divide this by, if there were 3, you will divide this by 2. So that will be the variance if there are only 3. If there were only 3 data points. So I leave this to you to complete. Now after you're done, you can just copy and paste it here. And that will be your work. Okay. So that's how to do it in Desmos. Now to calculate the standard deviation, you have to take the square root of the variance. So if our data set has only 3 items, it will be this raised to the 0.5 because square root is the same as raising the number to the power 1/2. So you can fill this out yourself.